Hello everybody, this is Robert, welcoming you back to strat-o-matic replay. After taking a few days off, after that unbelievable 1919 World Series replay I did, I thought I'd get back to doing some more exciting baseball action with strat-o-matic. We now enter the 20s, and I've already done a 1920 replay, so now we move into the year 1921. Welcome back to the live ball era. As I've said before, the dead ball era is done. It is over with. There have been some changes made to the rules, and now the live ball era takes place. So now we'll see a whole bunch more home runs, a lot more hits. Okay, now we're going to get back. Now we're pretty much going to get now closer to more modern type of baseball being played. A lot of people think, really, in a way, maybe the 1920s was when baseball first started. You know, because the dead ball era was over, and now we go into the live ball era. But you know what? To me, baseball started, in 1901 with the creation of the American League and the National League, and of course, we can go even further back to the 1870s. That period of baseball really has not gotten my interest yet. I might take a look at it in the future, but for right now, we're sticking with the modern Major League Baseball. 1921. In this year, basically, we had the New York Yankees. They won the American League. They played the New York Giants in the National League. It was a pretty good World Series. And you take a look at some of the big hitters, you'll see players like, well, there he is, Babe Ruth, 59 home runs. He also had 171 RBIs. You had players like Carl Mays of the St. Louis, who tied in wins, and he's from the St. Louis Browns. There's Walter Johnson again, leading the league in strikeouts. In the National League, we seem to make a new player by the name. We see a guy by the name of Rogers Hornsby, still doing his job there for the Cardinals. And other players such as Frankie Frisch, Burley Grimes. That's something to talk about there. If you look further down on your screen, you'll see the events. And on August 5th of this year, the Pittsburgh Pirates 8-5 victory over the Philadelphia Phillies at Forbes Field is the first major league game to be broadcast on radio. Harold Arlen calls the game for Pittsburgh station KDKA. Well, today, I'm going to be Harold Arlen. I had to go through some of the great things that occurred during the season, and I found that, you know what, this is a special thing. The first ever major league game to be on radio. That's amazing. So guess what? Let's see how this sounds. Hello, everybody, baseball fans. This is Robert here for Pittsburgh station KDKA. And here we're going to do the first ever Major League game to be broadcast on radio between the Pirates and the Phillies here at Forbes Field. Okay, I'm not going to sound like that the rest of this way. But let's get right to it, shall we? We take a look here. I'm going to play the Pirates at Forbes Field. So I'm going to play the Pirates. And we see it's going to be Ring versus Carlson. So let's get ready to get started, shall we? It's a beautiful day for baseball here at Forbes Field, home of the Pittsburgh Pirates, as today they will host the Philadelphia Phillies. Take a look at that picture. That's a nice old shot of Forbes Field, one of the more historic stadiums in Major League history. I have a funny feeling this is going to be a pretty good game. So let's see how this goes, shall we? Let's take a look at the starting pitchers first. For the Pittsburgh Pirates is going to be Hal Carlson. In 1921, 4 wins, 8 losses, a 4.27 ERA. So this should be very interesting to see as we got kind of like a little bit of an average pitcher. Leading off for the Philadelphia Phillies will be Goldie Rapp. And the ball game underway, and it starts as a fly ball to Whitted in right. He will make the play, 1 out. And we'll now bring up Jimmy Smith for the Phillies. And that's a single to right field. Whitted will make it and throw the ball in. And Smith goes to first. And now we see let's see if I can pronounce that. Bevo Leborvo. Bevo Leborvo. I tell you, sometimes just another baseball name, my friends. You see him in a Philadelphia Athletics uniform, but obviously we're playing for the Philadelphia Phillies. And he's batted .295. Let's have a look at him real quick. Let's have a look at him. In 1921, .295 average, 6 homers, and 35 runs batted in. Bevo Leborvo. All right, I guess I'll keep it that way. He can't get the lead. Tried to steal. Here's the pitch. It's a ground ball to Barnhart. It's a single pass Barnhart. He can't get to it, and we'll see runners at first and second. And now the batter for the Phillies is Curtis Walker, 301 average. Let's have a look at him. Kurt Walker, in 1921, 301 average, 3 homers, 43 runs batted in. He had 269 at bats, though. Here's the pitch to Walker. And that's going to be a base hit to right for Walker. Wilhelm is giving the green light. We'll stop the other runner from advancing, allow the run to score. And just like that, the Phillies are up 1-0. Here's Ed Konichi. We remember him. We do remember him in a previous replay. And there's a base hit to left for Konichi. This time we're going to try to see if we can get him. The throw is coming home, and Laborvo scores, and it's now Philadelphia 2, Pirates 0. With still 1 out here in the top of the first. The batter now is Cy Williams. In 1921, 320 average, 18 home runs. Cy Williams, a pretty darn good hitter that year for 1921. Here's the pitch to Williams. That's off the catcher's card for Broadham, and he makes the catch on the pop-out. 2 men down. And now we shall see Frank Parkinson for Philadelphia. That's a ground ball back to Carlson. He will make the play, and the Phillies, well, I should say the Pirates, get out of the inning. Philadelphia 2, Pittsburgh 0, bottom of the first. And pitching for the Phillies is going to be Jimmy Ring. In 1921, 10 wins, 19 losses, a 4.24 ERA, 88 strikeouts. So both pitchers in this matchup are kind of like the average to below average. And we'll see now if the Pirates can get a few things going. Carson Bigby leads it off. And this guy, good hitter. In 1921, 323 average, 3 home runs, 42 RBIs. He could hit. That is going to be a beautiful double. And Bigby starts off the Pirates with a man on second, and we'll now see Max Carey. He batted 309. Carey grounds on White to Konichi at first. He'll make the play, but it moves Bigby to third. And now we'll see Rabbit Marinville. I know a little bit about him. And Rabbit's going to get a base hit. Bigby scores, and the Pirates are on the board. Marinville goes to first. And now we shall see Possum Whitted. Baseball name. In 1921, 283 average, 7 homers, 63 runs batted in. Possum Whitted. Okay. You just gotta love the old baseball names, people. Marinville definitely a threat to steal. He can't get the lead. I'm still gonna send him. He's out. Well, tried, failed. Possum Whitted still at the plate. Here's the pitch. He hits a fly ball to left. Lebravo makes the catch, and the inning is over. Philadelphia 2, Pittsburgh 1, top of the second. John Peters will lead it off for the Phillies. Strikeout. And now we shall see Jimmy Ring. Strikeout. 2 men down. And now here is Goldie Rapp. That's a ground ball to Marinville. He will make the play to end the inning. Bottom of the second inning now. Clyde Barnhart will come up to bat for Pittsburgh. And he walks. So the Pirates get the man on first base here. Cotton Tierney is at the plate. Another baseball name. And let's see if we can get him to run here. Let's see what his attempt here. He can't get the lead. Won't attempt. Here's the pitch. And that is deep, high, and gone. Home run, Cotton Tierney. Cotton Tierney smacks one out of here, and the Pirates take a 3-2 lead. Let's take a look at him real quick. In 1921, 299 average and 3 home runs. He only had 3 homers, but I guess this is one of them here in this ball game. So the Pirates take the 3-2 lead off the home run by Tierney, and now Charlie Grimm is the batter. He strikes out. 1 man down. And now we shall see Tony Broadham. Broadham, I believe is pronounced. That's a ground ball to Parkinson. He'll throw it over to Konichi for the second out. And now here's Hal Carson, the pitcher for the Pirates. He grounds one to Parkinson. This one he'll make the play as well. Pittsburgh 3, Philadelphia 2. We go to the top of the third. Jimmy Smith will lead it off for the Phillies. Strikeout. That is the third strikeout for Carlson. And now his Lebervo. That's going to be a line out right to first. Grimm snares it, 2 down out. And now Kurt Walker will come up to bat. That is a clean double, right off the hitter's card. Walker will go to second and will bring up Ed Konichi. The name does sound familiar. We've seen him before. In the year 1921, he batted .299 with 11 home runs and 82 runs batted in. Good player. Here's the pitch to Konichi. That's a ground ball right to Tierney, who will make the play. The threat is ended. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Here's Carson Bigby. Strikeout. And now we shall see Max Carey. Carey walks. The Pirates get a man on first. And we'll now see Rabbit Marinville. That's a ground ball to short. On to second. On to first. And the double play is completed. The Pirates lead the Phillies 3-2. We go to the fourth inning here at Forbes Field. This date is August 5th, 1921, and the reason why we're playing this game, this is the first ever baseball game ever broadcasted on radio. And I think that is special. Since radio, we now take radio for granted, this was the first major league game ever done on the radio waves. How about that, people? Has technology come through for us? We're in the fourth inning. It'll be Cy Williams leading it off for the Phillies against Carlson. He grounds out to Grimm for the first out. And now we shall see Frank Parkinson. Parkinson hits it deep to center, but Carey will make the catch for the second out. And now here is John Peters. Strikeout. 3 up and 3 down inning for the Phillies. Possum-witted the batter for the Pirates in the bottom of the fourth. That's a ground ball to third. Rapp will make the easy play throw to first. And he got 1 out. And we now see Clyde Barnhart. Barnhart hits one deep, pretty deep out to right. But Walker is at the warning track. He will make the catch, 2 down. And now here's Cotton Tierney, 1 for 1 with the home run. That's a strikeout. We go to the fifth. Jimmy Ring. The pitcher is up, and he strikes out. And now we'll see Goldie Rapp. Rapp hits a fly ball to center. Carey will make the play. 2 men down. And now here's Jimmy Smith. That's going to be a single to center. Carey will get it, throw it out. He might stretch it into a double, but he'll decide to hold up. And so the Phillies got a man on first, and now the batter is Lebervo. He's running. Here's the throw, and he's out of there. What a great throw by Brodom. Gets him out at second to end the threat. We go to the bottom of the fifth. You know, I'm looking at the ballpark information here at Forbes Field. No home runs even on a good day. It wasn't really easy to hit a ball out of this park. At least in this time in the year 1921. Charlie Grimm will bat for the Pirates in the bottom of the fifth. And he walks. Leadoff runner at first base. And now we'll see Brodom. Let's see if we can get the lead. He can't get the lead. Don't attempt. Here's the pitch to Brodom. Ground ball right back to Ring. He will make the play. Turns it right back to second. Back to first. And they get the double play. And now we shall see Carlson. Carlson, it's a single to right. The inning will continue. As the pitcher gets himself a nice hit, and now it's up to Carson Bigby. Bigby's going to hit a fly out to right and end the inning. So most of the scoring has been done in the early stages of the game. It's still tight. It's only 3-2 as we go to the sixth. Lebervo is still at the plate for the Phillies, and this one hits deep to fly out to center, but Carey is there. And here's Kurt Walker. Walker's going to smack himself a double. Carey will collect it. He'll throw it into Moranville. and the Phillies get the tying run at second base. And we now see Konichi. Konichi smacks one. This is going to bounce off the wall. It's going to roll around out there. That's going to be a triple. Konichi goes to third. And Walker will score, and it's tied at 3. So Ed Konichi, big hit. Cy Williams up. The infield is in for the Pirates. Williams will walk. And now here's Frank Parkinson for the Phillies. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Top of the 6th. The Phillies already got a run in. He can't get the lead. He bunts at it. The runner on third. Konichi is out. Williams takes second. It was a squeeze play, and they get the play done. What a play by the Pirates. I'm surprised they actually did that. But Carlson makes the play to home to get him out, Konichi, and now with runners at first and second and 2 out. The pitch is to John Peters, and that's going to be a base hit. Williams scores from second, Parkinson takes third, and the Phillies take a 4-3 lead. Runners still at the corners. Jimmy Ring, the pitcher, is up. Ring, it's a ground ball to Tierney. This play he will make to end the inning. Philadelphia 4, Pittsburgh 3, bottom of the 6th. And Max Carey leads it off for the Pirates. That's a pop-up right up the chute. Smith at second will make the catch, 1 out. And we'll now see Rabbit Marinville. Rabbit Marinville flies out to left. And now here's Possum. Possum, oh boy. That's a fly out to left. And that will end the inning. 6 innings have gone by. The Phillies have now taken the lead 4-3 here at Forbes Field. A beautiful day at Forbes Field. The first ever Major League Baseball game to be broadcast on the radio. In the 7th inning, the Phillies are going to have Goldie Rapp lead off. Hal Carlson still on the mound. That's going to be a base hit. The Phillies get a man on. And now we'll see Jimmy Smith. Smith, it's a fly ball to Whitted at right. He will make the catch for the first out. And now here's Labervo. That's a base hit. Wilhelm puts up the stop sign. Rapp's going to stay at second. 1 out. Now runners at first and second for Kurt Walker, as once again the Phillies are threatening. Here's the pitch. Steer, strike out. And that's a big one. And now the batter is Ed Konichi, who is 2 for 3 with a triple. Definitely a threat. I'm going to go check and see how my pitcher's doing here. See how he's doing. Visit the mound. He says he's fine. I'm going to let Carson pitch to Konichi. Here's the windup. And it's a ground ball to Tierney at second, and they get out of the inning. What owner was fined $50,000 by Bowie Kuhn in 1983? George Steinbrenner, and suspended for a week. Well, what do you expect from the boss? George Steinbrenner and the New York Yankees. Is it me, or ever since George Steinbrenner has passed on, the Yankees just aren't winning anything anymore? I'm beginning to wonder about that. Actually, the funny thing about the Yankees is the Yankees have all these championships, you know, the winningest team in baseball history. But it's amazing that they won so many of them before free agency. After free agency, the Yankees didn't get many after that. They won still their share. They won still their share, but not as dominant as it used to be. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Pirates are up. They're down 4-3. Clyde Barnhart leads off for the Pirates against Jimmy Ring. And that's a fly out to right, 1 out. And we'll now see Cotton Tierney. 1 for 2 with the homer. Fly ball to left. Labervo with the catch, 2 down. And now here's Charlie Grimm. Grimm smacks a double. The Pirates get the tying run on second. And we'll see Tony Brodom. That's only the 5th hit for the Pirates in this game. There's another one. That's a base hit to center. Oh boy, that's close. 2 outs. I got to try to tie this game. And who's up? Carson. Got to try to tie the game up. Here's the lead runner. Gibson giving the green light. Throw coming home. I'll hold the trailing runner. Grimm is out. What a play. What a play. Just just couldn't get under the tag. I needed a 1 to 14 and a 15 came up. What a play by the Phillies, and the inning is over. We go to the top of the 8th, and Cy Williams is the batter. That's a fly ball to center. Carey makes the play, 1 out. And now here is Parkinson. Parkinson hits one to Tierney. That's a single through the infield. Tierney just couldn't get to it. That's the 12th hit for the Phillies in this game. Parkinson on at first. The hit and run is on. And it's a ground out to second. Parkinson goes to second. And now Jimmy Ring. Will he let him bat? Yes, he will. And it's a strikeout. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Hal Carlson, the batter, and I will bring up a pinch hitter. Got to try to get something going here. Let's see who we can choose. Let's see. Ring's a righty. Let's bring in, how about Rower? Let's see who about him here. We're going to bring up Ray Rower to pinch hit. In 1921, a 250 average, 6 RBIs, no homers. Let's see if Rower can make a big play for the Pirates. Grounds one right back to Ring. It takes a crazy bounce, deflects to Ring. Here's the play at first, just in time. That ball got a piece of him. Fluky play, but doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Rower is out. 1 down. And now we see Bigby. Bigby grounds one to Smith at second out. And now here's Max Carey. Carey promptly strikes out. Well, let's see. Pirates have switch left, so it really doesn't matter who I bring in. So I think we'll go ahead and I'm going to bring in, how about the other Bigby? The pitcher's going to be Lyle Bigby now for the Pirates. In 1921, no wins, no losses, 1.13 ERA. Pretty much a pitcher ringer. Top of the 9th. It'll be Goldie Rapp to lead it off for the Phillies. That's a ground ball to first. Grimm will make the play, 1 out. And we'll now see Jimmy Smith. Smith smacks a single to center. Carey will throw it in, toss it into Marinville. Phillies get a man on, and now here's Labervo. The hit and run is on. It's a single. Smith takes third. The hit and run is executed perfectly. Runners at the corners, 1 out. And now Kurt Walker, who was having a hell of a day, 3 for 4 with 2 doubles. The corners are in, but the infield is back. Here's the pitch. It's a double! Kurt Walker comes through again for the Phillies. Smith scores. Labervo goes to third. It's 5-3. What a day for Kurt Walker. And now here's Ed Konichi. He's 2 for 4 with a triple. That's a pop out to second. They get the out. And now Cy Williams is the batter, and I'm going to put him on and instead pitch to Frank Parkinson. I'll go from 306 average to 220. Frank Parkinson will bat. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch from Bigby. Grounds out to third, and it gets out of the inning, but only gave up 1 run. Bottom of the 9th inning. Philadelphia 5, Pittsburgh 3. Last chance for the Pirates. Jimmy Ring still on the mound for the Phillies. Rabbit Moranville will lead off. Can we get something going? That's a good way to start. It's a walk. Marinville goes to first. Peter's not much of an arm. Got to see if I can maybe move him over here to steal. He's running. No throw. Safe. Marinville goes to second, and he'll hold at second, but his run really doesn't mean anything. And now here's Possum Whitted. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball to Rapp. It's going to be an error. Rapp commits a key error. Marinville goes to third. He'll stay there. Whitted to first. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. The tying run at the plate. Wow. Wow. Rapp has an E28 rating at third base. He can also play second. Wow, what a mistake by Goldie Rapp. And now with runners at the corners in the bottom of the 9th for the Pirates. Clyde Barnhart, the batter, batting 258. I'm going to go ahead and let him bat. Here's the pitch. Strikeout. Big strikeout by Ring. And now here's Cotton Tierney. 1 for 3 with the home run. He hit one before. Could he possibly hit another one? Runners at first and third. Bottom of the ninth. Tierney at the plate. The pitch from Ring. It's a fly ball to right. Walker will make the catch. It'll go down as a sacrifice fly. The run does score. It's 5-4. Whitted still at first. And now the batter is Charlie Grimm. Whitted a 90% chance to, let's see what we can get him to go here. Attempt steal. He can't get the lead. 45 attempt. Don't check now. Can't get the lead. Charlie Grimm at the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a double. Jimmy Ring looks at the sign. Grimm is there. Here it is. 5-4. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a line drive right to first. And the play is made by Konichi. And the inning and the game comes to an end. Pretty exciting here in this first ever baseball game done on the radio. But a heck of a game by the Philadelphia Phillies who come through. They got 15 hits in this ball game. Pittsburgh only had 6, but what only matters is what was underneath the R. And the Phillies will beat the Pirates 5-4 in this ball game. Let's take a look at the box score. Taking a look at the Phillies, had a great day. Jimmy Smith, 3 for 5. Labervo, 3 for 5. Kurt Walker, 4 for 5, including those 2 huge RBIs. Ed Konichi, 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs. What a great day for the Phillies. For the Pirates, not much except for Cotton Tierney's home run. That's where the 3 RBIs came from for him. He hits his home run there, but that really was the only excitement for the Pirates in this game. Jimmy Ring will get the win. He struck out 5. Carlson will get the loss. He struck out 7. But a very fun game to play here in 1921 between the Phillies and the Pirates. Well, we're in the 20s now. We got a lot more baseball coming up in this decade, including another World Series replay. And who will that be? Well, you won't find out until we get there, will we? Until then, everyone, this is Robert saying good night, everybody, and stay tuned for another exciting strat-o-matic replay. Once again, the final score here from Forbes Field, the Phillies over the Pirates 5-4 in the first ever Major League game broadcasted by radio. See you next time, everyone.